Hi everyone, I'm back with another video showing you what's sold in the last 36 hours. So Sunday lunchtime to today lunchtime, which is Tuesday. And excuse my clothes and my hair, I've just cleaned the bathroom. Life of a reseller. We do have a cleaner, but because of current circumstances, we can't have one. So we have to do it ourselves. And I hate it. So let me just show you what we've got. First things first is a paperweight. Now the next few things I'm going to show you are auction items. So I've got it written down here. 3 weeks ago, we sent 175 things to auction, 99p plus post. We have sold 68 items and a lot of them we're just clearing out. We just want them gone. Can't take them to the charity shop at the moment. So a lot of stuff sold for 99p. Take it on the chin. It's all part and parcel of the reselling experience. So yeah, we don't plan to buy things and sell them for less than we paid for, but sometimes it does happen. But it's good to have a clear out. So this first one here is, I called it a flattened globe paperweight. I'm not sure if that's the correct term. I might have done my research into that, but I can't remember because I listed it in July. And it's Green International Factors Limited Silver Jubilee 1985. So it's for an actual company, probably had a load made especially to celebrate their Silver Jubilee, and it cost £6.50. It was a big bundle of glassware that we got, and this was just a bit of tat really. And so we sold this for £2.17 plus post. And one other breakable, I've shown you bits and bobs from this bundle. It's Denby Chevron. This is a saucer. We've only got saucers left. It was not much money. We sold it for £6.79 free post, and we've got 4 left. So they're the 2 breakables. And then I'm just going to show you this big one here. It's heavy. It's a pots and pans set. It's Circulon Symmetry, hard anodized non-stick induction 5-piece cookware set. It's been listed since January and we paid £63.46 and it sold for £145 last night. That was best offer. I think I had it up for 160, but it takes up a lot of room. Good to get it gone. Right, this here was in a homeware bundle. And it's a 3-tier shelf jar rack holder, so you put it in your cupboard, you put your spices on it. It's brand new. The cost price worked out at £8.81, which is a lot of money for this. Sold it for £9.99. And in that bundle were some really good bits and bobs, like sort of designer coffee makers. So that's where the money was, not in that. Something I've had for ages, it was also part of a different homeware bundle, is this lemon squeezer, which probably should have kept because we haven't got one. And it's been listed since September. It cost £2.35 and we sold it for £8.99. I don't think they're gonna get that in time for Pancake Day because that's today. What have we got next? I showed you one of these before. It's an LED sort of robin ornament. Battery operated. It's quite nice. It's very light. Listed it this month and we paid £9.07 and it's gone for £15. I think that was also in the coffee pot bundles where the money was. This was a bad buy. This is a John Lewis military blazer and it's been listed since October. It was a UK 12 and we paid £7.99 and it sold for £13.61. I don't like selling coats and jackets. They just take up too much room, so I won't be buying those again. A baseball cap here. I think it's a running cap. We had one of these before. The brand is Ben Parks. It's a legend cap and it's kind of got some mesh hats. It's brand new but hasn't got any tags, which I declared on the listing. It was a couple of quid, listed in January and it sold for £15.99. We had one from a different bundle at the end of last year that we sold for a little bit more, but it's a popular brand. This was a great sale. These are Woolovers, pure merino wool, wide leg jogging bottoms, joggers. And they're brand new with tags, paid £18.94 for them, listed them this month, and we sold them for £69.99. Never sold Woolovers bottoms before, always sold Woolovers tops. I know I showed you one of these in our last video. It's just a corner piece 500 jigsaw, brand new, sealed. It's just a Works brand. We had loads of these from lockdown 1, and this sold for £7.22. I think we paid like £2. But I wouldn't buy this brand again because it is just the Works. But jigsaws were doing so well for us in the spring that we were just buying them from anywhere, and we were doing really well. But these are just the last few that are left, so it's good to get that gone. This one here is vintage board game with a fortune. Now this was listed on Amazon. A load of vintage board games, I've got some notes here, Amazon have requested product compliance for them. So basically sort of toy safety information. And on the vintage board games, it's just impossible to get that sort of information and supply it to them. So we recalled about 25 vintage board games only a couple of weeks ago, and sometimes Amazon take ages to send items back that we recalled, but they came back sort of next day and the day after. So 25 of those items then got listed on eBay straight away, and this one sold, how much did it sell for? We paid £2 for it, and it sold for £21.99. Simon's more of the board game expert, so I don't know how we'll move forward with sort of vintage games now, but it probably means they're slowly going to disappear off Amazon because we can't supply the information. A lot of people aren't going to be able to supply the information, so the listings will just disappear, which is a shame. Okay, next we have a bundle of Let's Explore Cliffs Notes, York Notes. It's basically I don't know if it's GCSE or higher, but it's kind of like English literature, that sort of thing, kind of course notes. We got them free at a garage sale trail last May, and they sold for 99p plus post. This is, I don't know how you say it, is it Sheen or Shine? Sheen. And this was in a clothing bundle. We got loads of sort of Sheen and Pretty Little Thing clothes in a huge bundle of other bits and bobs last June, which is when I listed this. It cost £2.43 and we sold it for 99p plus post. Interestingly, I also had this cross-listed on Depop and didn't have any interest. I mean, it's fast fashion. They're so cheap in the first place. So, but it's worth listing them because we have sold quite a few bits for money, but just not that one. This here is a dog collar. Now, we bought a huge bundle of dog collars at the auction last year, and they worked out, I think it was like 12p a collar. We had all different sizes. Now we support a dog charity, which is where we adopted our dogs from 2 years ago. This year would have had them, and we help them out a lot. So we sent a load of dog collars to them because they get so many dogs in and they just can't afford to buy a lot of nice bits and bobs. So we gave a lot away. They worked out, I think, 12p, and this sold for £3.39. It's just a large letter. This surprised me. This is a Minky, as in the cleaning product. It's a 13-piece cleaning set. I made up a load of bundles. We got a load of Minky items in a job lot of homeware in October, and the cost price of this was £5, and I thought it was a really good bundle, and especially as Mrs. Hinch uses a lot of this stuff and sort of is a real brand supporter, I suppose is the right phrase, but it only sold for £8.99, so that's a shame, but they're taking up a lot of space, so it's good to get them gone. Something else we bought in lockdown 1 for people who had lots of grey roots that couldn't get to the hairdresser. Sold a couple. I use one and they're not very good, so I'm not surprised it doesn't sell very well. We paid $1.99 for these and it sold for 99p plus post. Still got a few left. Does it say? It doesn't say how many we've got left. Just some incense backflow cones. So these are what you put in backflow incense cone burners where the sort of smoke creates an effect. These, I said about this brand before, they're Wild Berry, so it's America's best-selling brand of incense, and the flavours or aromas, scents are really, really nice. Simon often likes an incense stick when he's packing in the barn, so it smells nice out there. But I don't know how much we paid for these, but they sold for £3.39. We did so well with incense sticks last year, like so well. But it's just a lot of time. It takes to sort of list them, pack them, so we sort of don't do it anymore. But it was good when we were struggling to source last year. This was in a homeware bundle. This is a thermal sealing iron. So people who sort of do Warhammer models and all that sort of thing, Airfix I think use it. I'm not 100% sure what for. And this is a European plug. So we always check the plugs when we buy in bulk. Sometimes you'll get European or American plugs. And I can't find where this is on here. I think it worked. We sold it for about £35, I think. For some reason it's not on there. I think it cost £7 and we sold it for 35. Brand new. And then I've got two things left. I didn't list these for absolutely ages. They're sort of wall mounted, kind of the industrial look with sort of the wire frame, and I don't know if it's like concrete or stone, and then you can use it as like a pen holder. You can put plants in it, put anything you want in it. I was going to put them on the wall, make it look nice. They're called Umbra Trig wall vessels. Yeah, concrete, copper, kind of Scandi, geometric. I kept them for ages and I was like, I'm never going to put them up. I'm never going to put anything in them. So I just sell them. They cost £1.33, listed them in January and they sold for £17.09. So the money's better in the pocket than looking at them on the wall. And then finally, it's not much to see here, but this was a bad buy and it sort of surprised us a little bit. Simon bought a bulk load of wooden toys. So they're cars, so there's a police car, fire engine, ambulance, taxi, rescue vehicle. It's a set of 4 and wooden toys are so popular. The cost price was £12.91 and we've had them listed since June and they sold for £2.45 plus post. So £6.40 in total, which is a real shame, but they need to be gone. Don't want to be hanging around in the barn because we've got so much stock, we've got so much stuff that still needs to be listed. I mean, I'm surrounded, you can't see here, but here I've got like a massive job lot of stationery that I need to kind of bundle together and list. Over here I've got beauty items, I've got brand new football shirts, I've got more beauty, homeware, shoes, hats, loungewear, ornamental houses. They're like Lilliput Lane, but they're about 4 times the size. American brand. I've got a kettle. I've got the actual tripod is resting on 3 brand new pairs of shoes that I need to list in their boxes. So I've got stuff everywhere. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing this afternoon. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.